Tribe to Wealth. Um, yeah, so we're up in here. Yeah, you guys, I got some downloads I'm gonna share with you guys today, and I'm not gonna be on here for long. As you can see with the thing is, you know what I'm talking about. This London Bridge is falling down. This is part two from the other day. The first one I did, which was on the first. Um, I didn't get all kind of freaking downloads, you guys. So I'm gonna get into it. Um, some of the things that I've been picking up on is really like, and so let me get into it. Right, when you come to this channel, everything is not gonna resonate with you. Okay, it depends on where you are on your journey. It depends on what level of consciousness that you are at. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to make shit stick. If it don't stick, it don't stick. Leave it. Also, like, we're in a time where so many things are being revealed. And there's so many people around us that's not going to be honest with us about what it is that we see. Even when you're being honest with yourself and thinking that you would have a confidence in somebody and be able to speak to somebody about your journey that you're on. Okay? There are not going to be many people that's going to be able to connect with you. There's not going to be. Usually, light workers, black sheep of the family, people who go through this process and that succeed and that's successful, that make it out of those bloodlines that were toxic, you know what I'm saying? That kept a family in poverty for decades, for centuries. Those that make it out are usually not understood, are supported by those that they will say that should be near and dear. It could be parents, sisters, brothers, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Relatives, whoever. Um, Whoever it is that raised you. So I just want you guys, I wanted to share that because I don't know where you are on your journey. I don't know, you know, exactly what you're going through, but I do know that when I first started my journey, I I would try to talk to people about it and tell people things about it. And, I had to learn a lot about myself. So I had to stop sharing so much. I had to stop thinking that everybody was on what I was on. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody had their level of understanding or understanding something. It's different level of consciousness. Sometimes people aren't ready to be exposed to certain things, and you have to respect that. You get what I'm saying? And understand that no matter what, if they're not there, they're just not there. You can't push nothing on nobody. Um, you have to respect people for where they are. Okay. So, moving forward from that, um, also I had, when I'm thinking about, so London Bridge is falling down. Another thing too, y'all, all of my videos is timeless. Okay. Whenever you click on it, if it's something that resonates, then it was meant for you to hear. I don't care if it was a year ago. I watch videos and it'd be 2 years and I'd be like, damn, it was a message in there. Like that, I was guided to that. So, when you start knowing that your footsteps is calculated, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that you have influence in that you have support in those footsteps and those steps that you're taking forward, and you're not taking them alone, it it takes away of the edge of me doing it alone. I've never been doing it alone, because we tend to say, well, I've been doing it by myself. I spend a lot of time by myself. That's true in the physical, but we're never alone in the spirit. We're never alone in source, in our soul. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I talk about this all the time, how our ancestors live within us. You know what I'm saying? Like how our, like, you know, our childhood, our adolescence, all of those energies are still within us, right? Because we have to bring them with us as along. You can't leave nothing behind. You know what I'm saying? You can be left behind, but you can't leave none of those parts of you behind. And if you try to, you won't be able to move forward. You won't see any growth. You know what I'm saying? And it won't be any harmony in what it is that you're doing, because you're trying to pull apart something that is supposed to be one, right? We are one, right? You're trying to disengage a unit that was never meant to be apart. It was supposed to always be one and understood as one, right? So, and it's so much easier like that. Like, if people could just do shit and get away with it, they do it now until they get caught. Then they sorry. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, when you know that you are doing something and you know that you are wrong, take accountability and responsibility. But that's only for those that's choosing to take a step up the ladder, that don't want to be confined to the restrictions of the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to be confined to who you think I am. So if we need to clear this up, I'm okay with clearing it up. I'm okay with talking about it. We can agree to disagree. It don't have to be a problem. And so I'm really picking up on whoever this message resonate with. I'm really picking up on you moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's straightforward movement for you. You know, like, there's a lot of things that's fallen. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that's transpired this past year, these past 2 years with you. And you're in a place where you're telling yourself, like, you know what, a lot of this shit that I've been involved in, or that I've partaken in, you know, a lot of these conversations, a lot of these rooms that I stepped in is no longer going to get me to where it is that I need to go. Like, I've learned all that I can learn here. It's nothing more that I can gain from these conversations, from these people, you know, from the mindset, from the level of consciousness. So I'm picking up on that, you know what I'm saying? Also, if you've been seeing the number 515, um, then this message is for you, okay? I've been hell bent on this London Bridge is falling down, y'all. If I'll share with you guys what I see around me, and I really, like, I'm getting into it myself. Like, we're all on this journey, you guys, and we're all trying. And I'm not, you know, those that are, not everybody, but those that are really wanting to figure out, like, who the fuck am I? What the fuck did I come here for? Like, what is it all for? It can't be for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're willing to rather spend time alone than be out with your with people that you know are just engaging in useless shit, useless situations, useless conversations, you would rather be alone, you know, that's because you know that there's something more than what it is that was given to you. You know what I'm saying? Than what was told to you. Whatever that indoctrination was. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was that you went through in your adolescent. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, like, seeing so many of us. And I'm going to speak and put myself in that, because, like I always say, that we won. I see so many of us even walking away from these relationships with our parents. And I say our parents because your parent is so significant in your life. You know, our parents is our first teachers. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Our parents give us the breath in our body. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what we are raised to believe. And no matter how, you know, toxic the relationship may have been, or no matter how toxic the relationship still is, or how toxic that person is, because at this point I feel like a lot of you guys have, like, washed your hands with having that kind of connection and allowing them to have access to you. But this is still my parent. What do? I really feel, and I've really been like, really just anticipating even myself, like, you know, I feel like we are being given an ultimatum. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't allow nobody to hold you back when it's time for you to move forward. The only reason why you would stay back is for comforting them, because you know that you have it to move forward, so you can move forward at any time. But the train don't always be there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can be a little bit too late, and you have to go through that cycle with them again. You know, so that codependency. So you could have grew up around a lot of people that was codependent. Maybe at one point you were codependent, and you had to learn through that and say, okay, this is not what it is. Like, this is it's an energy where it's a lot of friction. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It's not stable. So that could resonate, but you having to, and this is like, I hella been picking up on like the divine masculine energy. The divine masculine energy is going through a lot of trauma phases right now, going through a lot of aha moments, having a lot of epiphanies and decisions that have to be made. But I want to tell you, divine masculine, I want to tell you this, right? This is the divine feminine energy that was taken and it was stripped away from you. You have to look around you and see what that energy went through being here in this world. You know, the divine feminine energy, they stripped it. You know, they deconstructed it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nobody truly knows the true essence of the divine feminine energy, not unless you're really, really, you know, in your motherfucking self, like really knowing thyself and really being able to check that ego and go within. And you know what I'm saying? You have to really be willing to change and accept in that energy. And that shit is uncomfortable. So it's an uncomfortability that a lot of the divine masculines are feeling and not understanding what that energy is, because that energy was like a propaganda, or was told that it was evil, it was manipulative. This is how do they treat women? You see women popping ass, popping pussy, you know what I'm saying? Doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no respect for women at all. The divine feminine energy has never been respected. And now that it's here on the earth and it's loud as hell, everybody has to get a dose of it, because it's in all of us. It's nothing, you can't escape it. You can go crazy trying to escape it. You can run back to what you say that you no longer want to be a part of. You can accept things that get under your skin and make your skin want to crawl, because you don't know how to, you know, because you don't want to be uncomfortable. But uncomfortability sometimes is the key to moving forward. And so I feel like now it's like resting season, you know what I'm saying? But you resting, and as you're resting, like you're lining your ducks up, you're crossing your T's and you're dotting your I's, and you're like, okay, these are contracts that were signed in the past, and it's like they're coming in, throwing them back on your desk. Like, okay, but this is mama, this could be daddy, this could be child, this could be friend, this could be job. They're throwing them back, trying to get you to sign the contract again for another motherfucking decade, you know. So these things are coming in, and you know, you're going to have to make some hard decisions, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it you? Are you going to put you first? Are you going to put, you know, because I feel like this don't have nothing to do with if you have a family. If you have a family and you're married and you have children, this is about you. This is solely about you, because even when those kids grow old, they're gonna go their own way. Even when those kids age, I mean, they're gonna go their own way. They're not gonna do what you want them to do. And you still gonna have to tend to your garden. So now the opportunity here and now, I promise to love faithfully. I really feel like it's like that divine feminine energy is not in conflict with you, divine masculine. It's there to bring some harmony into what was created for you to be, a chaotic world. You know what I'm saying? Manic, a systematic. You know, that's what they're showing me. Situations. You know what I'm saying? To keep you on your rocker, to knock you off your pivot. Okay, so somebody can be from Venezuelan, I'm picking up. Okay. So let me get into it, y'all. Okay, it was something else. Equation, boom. That's another thing. I wrote it down. I don't be wanting to write all this like, but so equation. Let me remember why I wrote that down. There's going to be, it's a trip that I wrote this down like 20 minutes before I got on here, but it has a lot to do with what I just said too. There's going to be a lot of equations. It's gonna be you finna be doing a lot of adding, okay? And when I say adding, I'm talking about this shit goes so deep to where your adding in the equations is going to be like numerology, and it's going to be sufficing or something like, souls. Like this soul brought me here and took me to here. So if somebody made you feel some type of kind of way and you swept this shit under the rug, I don't see you continuing on with this person the next 4 or 5 months. Like them going into May with you. You know what I'm saying? Like after May, it's like, okay, that relationship is done. You're never going to see them again. And if you do, the response, the conversation, everything, 9 times out of 10, I just see you being moved to a totally different place. Even maybe moving to another state, another country. I don't know. But I'm picking up on that. You're moving. You know what I'm saying? Like your energy, your world. You're creating a world that other worlds that's not ready to be in your world can't come in contact with. So these people are literally falling. It's like the fallen angels. I feel like that's why I keep coming up. I'm telling you, because when that London Bridge came, like that shit hit hard. And it's so many, I could pull so much out of that. You get what I'm saying? Mind you, another thing too, you guys, I got the Nightingale card that came out. Okay, so birds can be significant, and I got the Sea Serpent card. Okay, this season a lot of snakes are going to be revealed, and what I mean by that, let me say this, y'all, who I know this resonate with. This is the Supreme Team, right? You know who the enemy is. You're very aware of who the enemy is. You know who play games, who play mind games. You know what I'm saying? You didn't quit fucking with motherfuckers and then start back messing with them. You know what I'm saying? Equipment, but these are people that you care about, that you love. So that's how shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Shit typically happen like that, especially when it's family. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got a good heart and you don't hold nothing against a motherfucker because you know that people be people. And then when you grow up around this type of kind of shit, it becomes it seems like it's normal. So it's easy to sweep some shit under the rug or forgive a motherfucker for doing some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? But that I see that all illusions. I see illusions just falling. You know what I'm saying? We got the moon card, which talks about illusions, motherfuckers being delusional or trying to create illusions around you. You know what I'm saying? So I just see people coming in trying to keep you there with them. But the thing is you've already left. You've already left the building. You've already stepped into another infinite part of yourself. Because you have to remember, right? We're not just one-dimensional beings. We're many, right? Many elements. The earth got many elements. We got fire, we got water, right? We got dirt, we got air. We got trees. It's so many different. And then we got all the animals. We got to think about the totem pole. I was talking about the other day on the first London Bridge. The totem pole is very significant with y'all. Learn about the totem pole, y'all. What animal are you on the totem pole right now? What role are you playing in lives around you or in your own life? Do you have to be the lion when you step in the room? Do you have to be the shark? It's other animals you don't know about you probably should be learning about. Or do you need to be the eagle? Shut the fuck up and just watch. Shut the fuck up. Pay attention. It's time to keep your eyes open. They moving. They getting ready to bust a move. It's like all of these different things. Are you listening to your emotional, structure? Benevolent. I'm hearing benevolent. Like, are you listening to your emotional structure? Because they're speaking to you. Your guides are speaking to you. Your higher self is giving you that information in those nudges. It's time to move. It's time to go. Are you listening? Because you've been shown already. So you feel it. These other motherfuckers around you ain't gonna say, okay, we gotta go. It's time to go. They're not tapped in like that. And you can't make them, and you can't take them with you. If they can't walk on their own and hold their own, they can't go. Now you can sit there and wait for them to prepare and get ready and to be able to, but it's certain doors and ain't nobody shit. I can't go somewhere. I can't go walk in a room and think I'm finna sit up there and I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Talk about some shit that I don't have no idea, no knowledge of. But I'm trying to walk in that room and I just want to be seen. I just want to be heard, but not, you know what I'm saying? Being able to be a part of the finale that's actually going on. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be in a room, and there's people that's like that with you. They just want to be there with you. They'll have sit there and have a spiritual talk with you, talk about some real shit, and turn around. And we all have done it, but it's like you can see where a person's mind is, and so that eagle eye, like I said, really paying attention and seeing who it is that you are engaging with and where they are and accepting that for what it is. I don't care who it is. And it's hard to see the lack state to see a lack stated mind, a person that you love and you like, damn, like they just not there. They gonna get there. They have their own journey. That don't mean that they slower than you. That don't mean there's something wrong with them. That don't mean nothing. Allow Source to work in their life just like Source worked in yours. Just like you got the guidance. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, let me get into my cards, y'all. Okay, because I feel like I'm talking too much. But I be talking about some real shit, though. Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups that came out, okay? And with everything that I was talking about, let me tell y'all the play. So the play is, I pulled these 3 cards, right? The Queen of Cups. And so I was like, okay, this is what I got from it. Her sitting here halfway in the water. And I even got the scales. My eye, like the feather is, they weigh the heart against the feather. Like those are the times that we're in. You know what I'm saying right now? So we need to have compassion. And that's a part of the feminine. That's a part of the divine feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? But don't forget, don't get it twisted when it comes to this divine feminine energy, okay? Don't get it twisted with Big Mama. Because when Big Mama come in the house, she going to tell you she love you, baby. I love you, baby. But you need to go get your ass off my couch. Go get your ass in the shower. She going to tell you the truth. You don't just come sit in my house and you been outside all motherfucking day running up and down the street on my damn couch where we got to sit and lay at. This supposed to be clean up in here. This is clean up in here. You don't bring that shit, right? So listen, because I don't want to get so far. I get to talk about Big Mama, y'all. That's, she's, and let me say this too. Big Mama is an energy. It's not a person. So it's so many Big Mamas that reside within us. You ever sat there and thought about some shit and laughed? You know what I'm saying? And laughed because it was something that that a grandmother would have said. Like, a big mama. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us maybe didn't experience big mamas because shit, as we start getting older, a lot of our grandparents was passed away. I'm 38. So, I had grandparents they were still in the streets and moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Queen of Pentacles came out, and this energy is like you're looking at what it is that you have. Okay, so this is divine wisdom and knowledge. This is occult knowledge. It's like you have an eye for creations. You can create things in your mind and they actually, manifest, okay? And so you may not have started the structure of actually putting it in action, but this is what's coming into play. At least this is where your mind been at, okay? All right, and then you got the moon, but then you're gonna always have, it's extremes. You're gonna always have, and it's called duality. You're gonna always have a pole, okay, where you like, okay, I hella want to do this. I'm ready to move forward on this. Emotionally, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? You're ready to birth something, but you're gonna also have that shadow side and also these other entities and energies that you've connected with in past lives, in this life, that's going to that's going to try to eat through your aura and take you away from and take you off of your pivot. Because the goal is not for you to make it to be standing in your higher, I don't even want to say power. I want to say for you to know who you truly are. Okay? Your fate, you came back here to learn you, to learn parts of you that you haven't experienced in other parts of the universe. It's like parallel. They're showing me like parallel lines. So some of you guys are actually, are not from here. You know what I'm saying? They're showing me parallel lines, but you have connections to the earthly realm because you're a part of source. You're a part of creation, right? So a lot of you guys have been here since the beginning of time. You guys are ancient souls, and you could sit there and you can. I'm an ancient soul. You could say that, and some of you guys may be Aries too. I'm picking up on that energy, the Aries energy. But you might even be like, people say I'm a star seed and I'm this and that. You could say all of that, and that's fine and dandy. But if you're not putting in the work and in this far in the game, you're still allowing people to make you feel, not make you, but you feel a certain way for being yourself, then you haven't fully stepped into who you truly are, and you don't know exactly what it is that you have within you. Because what you have inside of you is something that no man and no entity can take. Okay? She got the ocean at her feet. I call that the heavens. Okay? That's life. That's emotion. That's what they took a lot of men away from, their emotions. That's why they took the divine feminine out of the homes, out of the minds, reconstructed the divine feminine energy into a bad energy, and then made it a woman. It has no name. It has no face. It's an energy, baby. That's what it is. That's what we are. We are energy. We are generators. It's a gift, right? Quiet as kept. Everybody that surrounds you know that you have the gift. So the way that this world is created, the systems that they created around us is the systems that's kept you from knowing who you are, that kept your mother in a lack place, that kept your father in a lack state of mind. You know what I'm saying? That broke up relationships that was supposed to be, fulfilled. Relationships that was supposed to get both, but somebody wasn't able to make it there. It's just like I just see motherfuckers just trying to climb to the totem pole and everybody pulling everybody down. Nobody ain't stopped. I don't see nobody stopping, like, hold on, y'all. Let's do it like this. Let's come together. You know what I'm saying? So these are all of the illusions that's being created around you during this time. And I feel like this is why a lot of you guys are spending a lot of time, are choosing to would rather spend time alone, which makes sense, right? So let me see, right? I wanted to read these to you guys so that you guys can know exactly what they meant because they came out. I want to tell you something. With me reading these, thought is matter. Thought is matter. Your mind is the most powerfulest thing that you have on your physical being. Your mind is. This is where you create. This is where you can speak to source. This is where you can come into union with in different realms and speak to other energies without anybody knowing or being able to decipher what it is that you're doing. They won't have a fucking clue. That's power. That's magic. It's like it's like you have a chess box that nobody can get into, and they're upset, they're mad. So you might have people popping out, trying to reach out to you. Old lovers, old relatives, even meeting new people, and they just really like, what you know? They really want to know what you know. We don't need to be sharing nothing right now. Wait until, give it some time, 4 months. I say about 4 or 5 months. And then we ain't sharing shit. What you know? Who are you? You need to see who it is, who these motherfuckers, even the new people, let them speak. Don't let them know what you know. Because the creeping up, the creeping is real. They some creeps. It's a lot of creeps out here right now. Okay? It's a lot of women that's damaged, that's angry with the masculine, with the divine masculine. They're angry with the divine masculine for the wrong reasons. They chose not to heal themselves. They chose not to step up and go through the battle of knowing thyself. It's so many women that's hurt and angry and you know so many things, and they set men up. They just want some money. They just want to be taken care of. They just want to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to know, but they don't even know who they is. So looking in the eyes of who you come in contact with is very important right now. The eyes is gonna tell you everything, and if your discernment is up, and if you on your shit, you gonna be able to tell. A motherfucker ain't gonna be able to just run name off and tell you anything and run game on you. That them days is over. If a motherfucker can run game on you, then you need to go back to the drawing board. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can't come just tell me no shit. So let me read this card first, y'all. Queen of Cups. Okay, so this card came out, and let's see how this card resonates. Okay, with everything that I'm saying, right? It says, it's Queen of Cups, right? Yeah, it says, a confronting and therapeutic guide. She is deeply in tune with the inner worlds of emotions, highly empathetic and creative. She spends a lot of her time gazing out into the waters of the unconscious, and it might be difficult to keep her on solid ground. If this card is you, trust your intuition and feelings in creative endeavors. If you search within, you will find a wealth of creativity and inspiration that will guide you down the right path. It's time. It's time. Whoever this message is for, you could be between the ages of 29 and 39, but whoever this message is for, like, it's nothing to, you're not rushing, right? Because we're not racing. But keep this shit in mind, what was just said. Like, keep it in mind, because this is what you've already been thinking about. This is what you've already been going over. You just don't know when it's going to get started. But mentally, you're getting ready. You're getting the pencils ready. You're getting the desk ready. You're putting the books over here. You're ordering the books. You're doing the things that you need to do. As long as every day you putting something towards it, it's coming together, okay? Write your thoughts out. Get your emotions. If it's something that you're not clear on, you know what I'm saying? You will be guided. You could be a Pisces, or you could have Pisces highly in your chart. And I only say Pisces because I'm thinking about the feet and your movement of your feet, your steps that you take. You know what I'm saying? Your guide, what's guiding you. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we can be distracted and derailed, or, you know, we can get off track sometime. But I'm just seeing you really thinking in your mind, because you have some addictions. You know what I'm saying? You've had addictions, and you still are in contact, or people do still have access to you. So it's like, damn, you know, sometimes we have to disappear for 6 months until that shit goes. So it take a while for addictions to go away. I went all the way into that to say that whatever you have inside of you, it's yours and nobody can take it. So let's move on, okay? We're going to go to the Queen of Pentacles, right? You don't have to question or explain who you are. Those days are over. That's what I'm hearing. When you step in the room, you speak how you speak, you breathe how you breathe, you stand how you stand, and you stand in that shit with with pride and dignity. You know what I'm saying? I see a death of the ego, and I see that the death of the ego have started, I would say, these past 3 months, and it's going to go into about May, past spring. So you are still shedding skin right now. You are still shedding. And this is where the high refined energy I'm picking up on, you isolating yourself. You needing that time. You know what I'm saying? You pop out here and there, but I really see you anticipating on what's going to be your future endeavors. You know what I'm saying? What's going to be, who's going to be the future the future tribe of yours. It's like you're not anticipating on the people, but you know that you are open and you want to meet new people, you know, that's like-minded, where you could create together, where you could come together and grow things. You know what I'm saying? So let me see the Queen of Pentacles, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, I be talking, but I be talking about some real shit though. That thing, and I be telling the truth, like Mozzie said. She told the truth. She had to air them suckers out. Okay, so anyways, so the Queen of Pentacles, it says this queen is rich in more ways than one. Okay, so it could be he or she because it's energy, right? It's the flow of energy. Just because it's the queen don't mean that it ain't a king. It's the energy, baby. So the queen is rich in more ways than one. She has a stable and simple life that she has filled with things, people, and activities that bring her joy. She is nurturing, that's that divine feminine energy, and generous. Seeks to bring happiness and provide a sanctuary to those she loves. If you are the queen, it's time to be nurturing and caring. I'm telling you, this is for divine masculine. I don't give a fuck. This is the divine feminine energy telling you who she is. She's knocking at the door. She's in there. She's like, just if it get uncomfortable, it's okay. Just sit with it. Feel your emotions. Hear your emotions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really feel them. If you gotta cry, if you gotta scream, whatever the case may be, it won't take long. It won't, you know, it's like getting a shot and then the shot is over. Man, it says, if you are the queen, it's time to be nurturing and caring. It could be as simple as taking some time to cook a meal for a good friend or buying a cute plant for someone special. Be kind. It suits you. So be kind. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. You know what I'm saying? We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we do not judge. When we listen, shut the fuck up in your head. Don't think when somebody else is talking so that you can hear the whole thing. You cannot hear if you're thinking about things or thinking about what they said and they're still continuing to talk. We have to learn how to shut the fuck up. That's how a lot of us then got in the situations that we in while we in these long karmic ass relationships, because we done told them every goddamn thing about us. We don't know shit about them. We think we do, but they deceived us. Did they not deceive you? You like, well, damn, I ain't even think the nigga do no shit like that. Motherfuckers looking at you like you knew. But like, you know what I'm saying? But for real, I didn't know though, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think because you got a big heart, you think because you got a big heart and because you love and because you have a good soul and you have, you know what I'm saying, because you like that, because I don't like that the next motherfucker gonna be sitting across you like that, because we tend to think like that. And so I feel like the reason why you go through that, why we went through that, was because it was a generated lesson that had to be learned. Our past life, we didn't learn it. And it must have took us out the game early. Because if you're experiencing it now, you did not learn it then. It's things that you're not experiencing that other people are experiencing because you've graduated from that system. That's what this is, right? Is this not what this is? Is this not a university that we're in? Did we not come to learn about the energy of source? Us, who we are, but in a physical form? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it gets a little tricky, but you know what I'm saying? It's so interesting. It is. Okay? You are a guiding light. That's what I'm hearing. I heard that hella loud, y'all. You are a guiding light. Okay, so let me get this other card. The moon card came out. Let me find this. So we got the sea serpent that came out. So as far as spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? I'm here. I'm hearing that song too, y'all. Here and now, I promise to love faithfully, faithfully. Some of you guys have new relationships that's coming into you guys' lives. Like it's new souls on new contracts that's on new contracts. It's like they're also going through the motion. I'm seeing motion, but it's like doors that's being open for all of you, including myself. And it's almost like it's like, okay, take one look at the past is what I'm seeing. And it's coming, y'all. I don't know if y'all feel it, but it's coming. Like it's like your higher self is like, take one look. Are you ready? Because if you go back, it might not be nothing I can do for you. If you go back, there might, what I'm saying? You might have to go through those cycles again. You might get caught up in some shit that you might not be able to get out of. And you have souls that was always meant to meet you somewhere. I don't know if you guys have picked up on that energy, but the collective that I'm picking up on, you have, and you know that. You don't know them yet, but in the spirit, you have met them. Somebody can be from Naomi or something, Naomi, or Mason. Somebody can know my name, Mason. I was picking up on Fort Lauderdale, and I keep picking up on I don't know what's going on in Fort Lauderdale, but yeah, I'm seeing traveling or discussing traveling, discussing wanting to go somewhere like else, leave wherever it is that you are. You could be in Cali. Okay, I'm also seeing Mississippi. You could have family down in Mississippi. This not gonna resonate with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when these cities and these names be coming out, it's because it be the ancestors throwing pebbles like, hey, you know what I'm saying? They be throwing shit like, hey, and it'll get you. It's gonna pull who it pull, right? Yeah, I'm hearing like tug of war. Like, you've been in tug of war with a lot of different things in your life right now. And you really just like, okay, do I even want to? And a lot of them you just letting go because you've been in tug of war with a lot of different energies throughout your life. And that's their thing. They like to see that, like they like to have you in tug of war with them. It's not a genuine relationship. It's not a relationship that can thrive. It has ended. It's the end of that season, and that season has ended. But these are people that you love. These are people that even if you've grown apart from them by way of the relationship dwindling because of toxicity, you're a lover. But now you're having to use your logic. You're having to, you know, you having to stand on business so that you won't keep getting bit by the snake, by the same damn snakes. You know what I'm saying? Because if you stay in this season getting bit by snakes, and you have to walk through that door. If you think you're gonna walk through that door with them snakes attached to you, and the other snakes that's on the other side ain't gonna see that, you're gonna get attacked before you walk through the damn door. It's gonna dwindle you back. Boom. What's that? Super Mario's? Dun 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 dun. Y'all remember Super Mario's? When you die, you gotta go all the way back to the beginning. It's like when you step through that door, you are not who you were before you step through that door. All that shit has ceased. I'm seeing it all just cease. It all just desecrated. It just all burnt off of you. It go back to this, y'all. This shit get deep, right? Because the more and more I talk to y'all and I sit in the energy, I channel more information. They show me more shit. But you know how when in the churches they put you under the water and you go get saved? I feel like that's what's going on. And I feel like that happens as we level up. You know what I'm saying? Our conscious, our level of conscious, our inner, our spiritual awareness, us being more aware of who we are and who others are and what the world is, and what's going on in the world for real. Should we be attached to any of this shit? Absolutely not. There should be no attachments. When you start being aware, it's like, okay, cut all these motherfucking strings from apart from me. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers then follow me from lifetime to lifetime. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to read the card because now I'm about to put a revelation on y'all. Let me tell you something. There ain't not one motherfucker that you didn't cross paths with on this earth while you been here in this physical form. There ain't one person, including your mama and your motherfucking daddy. I don't care if you ain't never met him before. That was intentionally done. And it was to trigger you, not for you to be on your last leg, not for you to turn out to be a dope fiend or nothing like that. Maybe you go through that, but for you to rise to the motherfucking occasion. But let me tell you something. You met anybody that you then came in contact with. You ain't never seen nobody, and you be like, I know this motherfucker from somewhere, but you ain't never seen their physical face. I'm gonna tell you something. See, the faces change, but the souls never change. You see what I'm saying? It's no such thing as death. Death is not real. Death is an illusion, and it's a fear tactic. It's fearful to know that you're gonna die and get put in the motherfucking ground. That creates fear. Now, when you do pass on to the next life, you can't even go in harmony. So now you holding yourself, you don't even know you didn't attach yourself to a worldly realm of fear of death, and it's not even real. Illusions. The illusion, the delusion is real. These motherfuckers are delulu. You have to get away from them. They're they're coming. If you are the light bearer and they don't have no light, where the fuck you think they gonna go to? They're gonna come in like, hey girl, how you doing? What you doing, girl? I ain't talked to you in a while. How do you respond to that? Look, I'm changing my number, man. I'm just gonna change my number because I don't want to talk to no motherfucking body. I don't want to be mean, and I ain't no mean person. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just listen. I guess I don't even want to fucking talk. I don't even have no contact. You know what I'm saying? It's over. You know what I'm saying? So, but some you can't. You know, when we have our parents, we have children, we have, you know, letting go. You gotta know how to let go. I feel like that's one of the hardest things to do is to let go. So continue to, you know, move through that, letting go. Continue to keep that in the forefront of your mind and working towards letting things go because this is a new season and it's coming. By May, it's a lot of shit that's finna change for you. I don't know who you are. I don't know you personally, but when I tell you that I'm good at what I do and I pick up on energy and I'm good, it's good. You know what I'm saying? And you are too, right? So let me read this card. Let's see what this card means. So it says the full moon brings out the weirdos. Y'all, on everything, I ain't read this in hella long, y'all. I didn't know I was going to say that, but let me be quiet. I'm just going to read it up. The full moon brings out the weirdos. Two nude women with wild hair and animal masks dance under the moon's strange light. They dance and howl in the moonlight and release their wild, untamed energy. The moon brings out strange things from the dark, a glimpse of what lies beyond the ordinary. A creature lurks in the pool of water behind them, a reminder of the ancient fears of the unknown. The ancient fears. See, the ancient fears was the fears that was created by men. It was created by men because source, mama, big mama, source. When you just think of, look at y'all. Let me just stop for a minute. I just get my whole body just got warm. Like it was just like and I had to contain myself because it was so much they were showing me, y'all. Whoever this resonate with, like for sure, it ain't nobody business. And I'm gonna tell you, it ain't nobody business about your upgrades that you have. Because it's gonna be a lot of jealous people that's not going to, and you know they become jealous and envious because they're not able to acquire that wisdom or the knowledge or even have they can, but they don't have the patience, or maybe they don't have the motivation, whatever it may be. Maybe it's not their fucking time. People don't think about that. Maybe it's just not your time. Just let things flow. Just let the river fucking flow. Why you want to go against the current? Why you want to go against Mother Nature? You're not going to win. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, say less. Say less, because that shit that just happened to me, the download that I just got, how it just came hella fast and it was so there in my face. The upgrades are real. And know this. Yeah, we have upgrades, but so do everybody else. Even those that choose to live in the dark. Those that choose to be a fucked up individual, those that choose not to take accountability and responsibility, they have upgrades as well. They become powerful as well in the dark. Their manipulation game, them being able to, you got motherfuckers that is willing to get a disease and give it to everybody. I'm gonna accept life, but I'm going to torment everybody else, even if wasn't the one who gave it to me, and I did it to myself. Because you should use fucking protection. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta really pay attention to this shit. It's like a puzzle. It's like a big ass puzzle, and it's being put together. And you have front row seats to know what's going on, what it is. Like I'm being shown. You being given. I said that you were the light. So you things are being put in the forefront. Any information that needs to be, it's nothing is being withheld from you from the universe. The universe is not withheld. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are in the, oh, that's a trip because I got this card right here, right at the top. You see, it didn't take long for me to get it. You see how the heart is being weighed, and then the number 10 can be significant. You could be seeing 10, 10, and they got the heart on one side and the feather on one side. Like you are in, like, I see you like and play with spirit, like you're in there, you know what I'm saying, like you're balanced within source. Okay, so you're getting straight infinite wisdom from the divine. It's real. Okay, it's real. Look at this. Purification. You could be going through portals right now. You know what I'm saying? You could be going through portals. I'm talking about even while you're sitting there through different mind um, thoughts and things of that nature. You're able to move. You're so powerful. You know what I'm saying? So just you know what I'm saying? Be careful with who you share shit with. That's all I'm going to say. Let me finish reading this. That was my main thing because it's very big. Because jealousy and envy, I feel like, and a person can feel how they want to feel. Like, I know cancer is horrible. My aunt just passed from cancer. You know what I'm saying? My uncle just passed from cancer. He had, I think it's cervical or some cancer like that, prostate cancer. My personal opinion is that jealousy is just as bad as cancer. That's just my personal. Nobody have to agree with me, but that's just how I feel. Envy is just as bad as cancer. It's a slow killer. Sometimes it could be fast. Sometimes it could be silent. It could be a silent killer. However, it's right there with you always, inside of you, wanting to get to know who you are, infiltrating the structure of your DNA and your body, changing things about you. That's what people that don't respect your authentic self, they want to change you. So when you step in those rooms, you don't even know how to fucking act because it's uncomfortable. Don't ever let a motherfucker make you feel uncomfortable for who you are. You are who you are. Source said, yes, you are. The nine of pentacles. You know what I'm saying? You are a creator. You are a generator. Don't let a motherfucker tell you nothing. You the high priestess. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't on no queen shit. You know what I'm saying? Your tower moments are over. We got the tower in the down right. Your tower moments are over. You're always coming. It's always get back for you. It's always get back for you. You never stay down for too long. But ain't none of these motherfuckers that kicked you while you was down, or that been a listening ear. None of the motherfuckers that been the ones that come and help you up. You had to get up by yourself, dust yourself off. You had to do all that shit by your lonesome. So why do they deserve to sit at your motherfucking table? They will not. I promise you. Your treasure, your treasure will be held up if you think that they're going to go with you to the next phase. Let go. I'm saying that to myself too. It's so hard to let go. Why is it so fucking hard to let go? That's what we came back here to learn, how to fucking let go. I just feel like that. A big majority of y'all came back to learn that, to completely let go. If you don't let go, how can you be free? If you don't let him go, how can he be free? If you don't let her go, how can she be free? If you don't let past life traumas go, or traumas that you haven't even experienced, but it's inside of you because your ancestors reside inside of every structure of your DNA. Their pain is inside of you. you feel it. Their anguish is inside of you. Their bitterness is inside of you. But who you choose to be can change the fate of who they are. And I tell you this, the ones that chooses not to move inside of your DNA structure will fall. They will fall. How will they fall? Because the good cells will override the bad cells. The positive will override the negative, right? So let me keep reading the moon. It says, wake up your wild side. Imagination in the realm of the mind can allow you to see things in a new way. You might be feeling restless, kind of weird, and full of wild energy. So be spontaneous. Do something crazy. Trust your instincts. It'll lead you to new and possibly strange places. But be aware that by waking up your wild side, you may wander into your you may wander into some dangerous places as well. So be alert and listen to when your gut tells you you've traveled too far into the unknown. So that's another thing too. Getting out, going places, having conversations with people and doing things. When you put yourself out there, when you engage with any entity or any energy, you have to know, and this is what this is saying. Don't get too far. Don't tell too much. Don't look into shit too much. Don't allow people to look into your life and see things that's none of their damn business. Like, well, why are you, shit that you wouldn't even ask them. Even when you first meet somebody and they be like, where you work at? It'd be like, bitch, I don't give a fuck where you work at. So why you asking me where I work at? That's where I be at with it. Like, why? 32 can be significant. Oh, yeah, my bad. Somebody's name could be Malcolm. Markham. My name could be Adeline. 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 I don't know who that is, but you guys might have some connections. I don't know why I'm hearing Smith and Wesson. Smith and Wesson. Somebody's grandfather could have carried a Smith and Wesson, like kept it at his right side. He kept it like, you know. Um, yeah. Somebody could have had a po' boy, or maybe the grandfather liked po' boy. Uh-huh. I'm just listening to them, y'all. I'm just listening to them, giving y'all the messages. I'm just a messenger. But let's see. So I'm going to get into the sea serpent, and I'm going to read that for y'all, and we're going to see how that tie in to everything that I've been saying. So we got the sea serpent. Okay, it says healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful. In enduring, we loosen the grip of self judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in, hold on, y'all, because it get better. A gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true nature. Okay? I'm telling you. So, this is sensual to your expansion, to your growth. That mother, that mothering energy, that divine feminine energy is love. It's it's peace. It's harmony. It's without judgment. It's no shame. You know, it's understanding and understanding and overstanding everything that you went through and you've been through. It's holding nothing against you. You know, it doesn't want you to be in fear and guilt and judgment and fear. You know what I'm saying? And none of that. Like it won't. It's like you're being mothered all over again, but by the creator that lies within you. It's like, yo, it's like, okay, if you will accept who you are, then you can have all of the keys to all of the doors that be. You know what I'm saying? You can go anywhere you want. You can travel wherever you want. But if you have ties and connections that's holding you back from you reaching your full potential and standing in your true state, how can you can't go in two separate ways? You know what I'm saying? You can't pull yourself in two separate ways. You can't stretch yourself in that way. It's impossible. I mean, people do it and try to do it, but it becomes stressful. It becomes it becomes, you start having hardship. You know what I'm saying? You go through a lot of unnecessary shit. You know what I'm saying? So the sea serpent the sea serpent is the second chakra. The subsoul energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of the subticity, I don't know, chakra, located deep within the pelvic bone. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. Savadishantana, I don't know what that name is, translates as in her own abdu, indicating this chakra is the home of the divine mother or kundalini in herself. I'm telling y'all. So we got two serpents out here, right? Because we got the sea serpent and we are in the year of the snake. I'm about to do something on that. We are in the year of the snake and the sea serpent is here. I'm feeling like, listen, motherfuckers gonna have to choose a side. It ain't finna be. I feel like mother, like, I'm not finna go back and forth. I'm not finna play. You know, this is when Big Mama put her foot down in the house. She put her, I say feet because there's so many of them that I feel inside of me. But this is when I gotta narrow it down and be, you know what I'm saying? But when Big Mama put her foot down and be like, okay, you're not bringing that man in my house. You didn't have two kids by him. He don't take care of neither one of them. He ain't helping you, and you think you finna come up in this motherfucking lane with him? No, you can go ahead and with him, and I'm gonna keep my grandkids here. I'm gonna take care of them, and I'm gonna raise them. And when you get yourself together and you find out what it is that you need to do to get your shit right, then you do it. Because I can't do it for you. You know what I'm saying? This is that big mama energy, and she love on them kids, and she give those kids that love that mother and that father has chosen not to. You know what I'm saying? So this is the energy. It's not, you don't have to go search or look for it. If you didn't get it, it's here now. Are you going to accept it? Are you going to be, are you willing to engage with it? Are you willing to get uncomfortable because it's something that you've never had? Are you willing to learn how to feel around in the darkness until she turned the light on and say, I was just trying to see if you was going to stick with it? Because we need loyalty. You got to be honest with yourself, though. Are you a loyal person? Do you not deserve loyalty? Do you not trust that your higher self has been loyal to you up until now? Because anybody to say no, then that's, you wasn't in contact with your higher self. You was in contact with your ego. She told the truth. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. So we got the air element as well out here. And the reason why I say the air element is because we got the bird out here, the nightingale. Okay, like I said earlier, 1010 can be significant. We got truth and justice. Okay, so there's a lot of truth that's going to be bestowed upon people at this during this time. A lot of people, a lot of justice. A lot of people are under severe judgment. You know what I'm saying? And I say severe because it is just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to scare nobody, but we all are under judgment because there are things that we need to get right. This time around, we need to fucking get it right. Stop playing. Stop playing. We have there's been this infinite amount of energy that's been opened up that's given us what we all say we want. We want to be loved. We want this. So quit searching for it. Quit looking for it. Quit trying to write in the book, I want this kind of man, and I'll go and find yourself. Go and love on yourself. Let that fall. Let that find you. Let those the your tribe, the man that you're supposed to be with, the woman that you're supposed to be with, whoever that is. If they not here yet, they're not gonna get there by you trying to pull them in by praying to God or to source or whoever you pray to, or asking your ancestors to just bring somebody in to love you. Is no, you have to love you first. When that love ignites within your heart and in your body, then your genetic makeup pick up on that, which is connected to the universe because you are the universe, right? Universal. And then you will attract that. You will attract that. That will be brought to you. But there are levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? There are levels to this shit. And right now, you don't want to just be pulling anything in because people are fucking systematic right now. They don't even know who they are. They're choosing not to do the work and they're just wearing all kind of fucking masks. I mean, they got all kind of masks around this motherfucker. Okay, and some of them are really good at I'm not gonna say deceiving, but as covering up. They're very good at the characterization, being that character. Me with a nigga for 6 7 years, and now this nigga didn't put a hit on you for insurance. Y'all better stop playing with these motherfuckers. Okay, so I love you guys. I'm going to read this last card. I really, you know, this message is gonna resonate with somebody or for somebody. Thank you to all of my, to all of my subscribers from the beginning. If you're a new subscriber, how you doing? Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you guys. I love engaging with you guys, learning new things and talking about new things and just moving forward. It's a lot of things that's changing. I know it's more things that I have that's in the works where I just want to grow with being able to communicate with those that's like-minded and just be a part of something greater. You know what I'm saying? So beyond YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, so I do appreciate you guys, and I just want to tell you that I love you guys. Like I love those who love me. Okay, why my nose like it's cricket, but it's not. Okay, it's not. But yeah. So let me read this. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. Nightingale. So fearless voice. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write. Wow, some of you guys can be writers. Some of you guys can be, poetry, maybe writing a book. Maybe you've been thinking about writing a book. Compose, it says, is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. So when you're imbalanced, when you're balanced, you like to sing, speak freely, and you speak freely with kindness when you're imbalanced, right? When you're out of balance, you're shy, lump in the throat. To bring into balance music. So music can be good for some of you guys, especially divine masculine energies going through, this transformation, through this shift and this energy that you guys and even women, just as a 50-50, the women as well, not, and I'm me myself, anyways, it ain't about me. They're still learning the energy of the divine feminine of mother. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you guys, I'm gonna read these and I'm gonna let y'all go. And I'm gonna get a message from source too. Okay, so it says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay. Sorry. Excuse me. I don't know if I said sorry for. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Okay? Stop thinking about those old relationships. Stop thinking about that man that hurt you, or that woman that hurt you and betrayed you, and you really love them, and you probably got kids with them, and you can't get that out your mind because every time you look at that kid, you see him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all because I experienced it. That's why I talk about it. That's why I can speak on it. But I'm telling you, fight for your mind. Okay, I had wrote something down. It says, "Don't let your mind take you out the game." Look at that. I wrote that down weeks ago, and y'all needed to hear it right now. Don't let your mind take you out the game, baby. Stay in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to be clear as possible, very clear. You know what I'm saying? I just see you wanting to have a clear understanding or clear, communications with people moving forward. That's what you want. You want clarity. You want clarity not for them, but for you. You want clarity to know that, okay, it didn't work, it's not gonna work, and I'm not giving you any more space in my mind. I'm not feeding, you know what I'm saying? And it do take practice. It do take time because trauma affects everybody differently. Trauma affects everybody differently. That's why you can't tell nobody how they could feel or how they should feel about a situation. Oh, you tripping too hard on it. You don't know what that person then been through or what they ancestors has internalized inside of them. You know what I'm saying? What they been through. You don't know what that bloodline got on it. People need to start minding their damn business. Look, we got freedom at the bottom of the deck, injustice. Okay? That's that Oshun energy. Oshun energy came out the other day. Okay? Very gray. We got the disco ball. Some of you guys are being called to get out and have some fun. Let loose. Quit being so uptight during this time. Enjoy yourself. Even if you in the house, do some things that make you happy, that set you free, that set your mind free. What is it that you've been wanting to do? What is it that you've been, that you passionate about? Why am I not doing it? Maybe it's not time, but what can I do? You know what I'm saying? It's not like you have to make no big ass gesture or no big ass change immediately. But you wanna get to it because you're going through that door. You're going through that door. You know what I'm saying? And you see it's only one person. It's only one soul walking through that door. And it's being purification. It's being purified. It's only one. You know what I'm saying? It's only one soul heart that's being weighed at a time. It's only one feather that's on that other side that's weighing that heart. You know what I'm saying? So you have to stay in your oneness, okay? And know that it's about you. It's not about mama. It's not about daddy. It's not about the pain that you went through and all of that shit and all, holding on to shit. Especially if you well into your senior and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or it's nothing you can do about it because mama gone, daddy gone. This person that hurt me, they never gonna, admit to it or have any type of kind of empathy or, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna apologize. I wouldn't even want an apology from a motherfucker that intentionally did some shit for me. For what? You intentionally did it. You still running around here doing that shit. Spirit, what's the last message that you have for the collective? Spirit, what's the last message? Let's see what it is. Gratitude. Gratitude, okay? I'm telling you, look at that. Don't that look like a generator? Like showing gratitude for what it is that you do have and releasing all of the shit that no longer serves you. The space that you keep conjured, that you keep the space that you continue to fill with negative thoughts, the space that you continue to fill with negative talk. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody said something to you and it triggered you, meaning that it's still something that's inside of you, that's residing inside of you. It's some kind of sickness inside of you still from whatever the situation that affected you. Gratitude. Let's see what it is. And I'm going to let you guys go. This message is from Source. Let you guys know that when you guys come to my channel, our channel, you are on a divine line. You are on a secure line with Source, okay? It cannot be infiltrated. It cannot be broken into, okay? None of that, okay? So I'm gonna, we're gonna leave out of here protected, okay? We're gonna call in the appropriate attack protection so that we will be. Hold on, let me find it, y'all. I'm just gonna find the page because I ain't got time to be looking through this whole damn book. Monica. I just was picking up on that name, so don't worry about it. Don't mind me, y'all. Where's gratitude at? Just gratitude. That's it. Why I say gratitude rampage? Why it say that? Let me see. Is this 75? I don't think that's it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No, I'm tripping. That's why. Hold on. Or is it the name? No, it's not the name. Hold on, y'all. I'm almost done. Cause I know I've been on here for a minute holding y'all up. But if that just say gratitude, let me see if that's it. It says 75. Let me see. Let me see if this is it. Wait, hold on. 75. This better be it. Okay. This is not it. Where the fuck is it at? Okay, y'all. Hold it. Be patient with me, just like Spirit is patient with you. Why didn't I see that? That's weird. It didn't even show in here, or it could just be me missing it. It ain't weird. It's just that I'm missing it because I know it's in here. I might have to come back on here and just read it later. Let me see. Because where the fuck is it at? It'd be gratitude. Or even the names. Oh, okay, I see it. My bad, y'all. 101. So 101 could be significant. Whew. 101. 911 can be significant as well. Somebody can be from Manhattan. And I'm picking up on something about the purge as well. The purge, like it's a purge or something. So if that resonate, like that can go anyway. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, so let's go because I'm ready to close this down. It says this card bursts and brings. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 101. Crystals. Balance. What the fuck? Okay, now at this point I feel like they don't want me to find it, and now I'm finding it. So you can't hold on, you can just go on, okay? Because I just seen that damn name. It's right here. Oh, it's 40. That's my bad. That don't mean they didn't want me to find them. Okay, here you go. My bad, you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being patient with me. Okay. So it says Arziki de Baron measures the verbals of energy coming from you. This will resembles the teachings of the cosmograms and medicine wheel. Following the sun, we enter the wheel in the east and exit the wheel in the west. The north and the south represents our ascension and the decision within the extremes of the wheel vortex. The oracle of rebirth rises on one side of the wheel as the oracle of chaos rides down the other, showing that not always will we I'm sorry, that not always will you want a situation to last and vice versa, but that is the cycle of life. Life is a constant change in luck, relationships, finances, homes, and lifestyles. How you react to change is the key here. Do you fall into chaos or rise? When this card emerges, it reminds you that each event in your life could be a blessing. Maybe you just got through your dark night of the soul. And this card is a reassurance that the sun is shining. Didn't I say that earlier that you was, man? Go take it back, take it back. You are loved, guided, and protected in all ways, in all ways. Always, if Arziki Debrand has come into your spread today, ask yourself, how do I react to change? How do I react to change? Do I meet opportunities when presented with them? Or do I make excuses to resist the change? That's for somebody, man. I was supposed to read that. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you guys. I'm putting this in here because I'm not to study that one. I love you guys. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you for coming to Estes Tribe. Thank you, guys. I love you guys.